What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and here with episode 5 of our boxing journey. Really great week this week, super tough class to start the week, great session to end the week, some light body sparring we got in. You guys will see all of those rounds, and all in all a really good week. So I hope you guys do end up enjoying the video. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe for more, and yeah, I appreciate that everyone that seems to be watching it does enjoy it. The first episode got tons more views than the last episode did. But at the end of the day, the people that are watching it seem to really be enjoying it. So please, guys, if you do enjoy it, don't forget to drop a like. It really does help out the channel. And yeah, enjoy, guys. So we had a tough 2 classes this week before we got into the open gym. You can tell this first class of the week really got that week starting right. I was just a fucking mess afterwards. I didn't have my wraps off, my shoes off. No, I had to go downstairs and just get some fresh air. I was fucked, honestly, after that first class. Second class wasn't quite as tough and demanding. This is the end of the second class. This was day 2, and as I say there, but that wasn't, the first class was brutal. And I didn't record much in terms of, before and after the class and stuff. Just done that, kind of just wanted to get in and crack on here. So here's the open gym, the Saturday that we always tend to go to. You guys might end up seeing more of this. We may end up going to a couple of open gyms. Definitely going to start getting more going in these open gym sessions for sure, getting some one-to-one and some PT sessions with the coaches, which I'm looking forward to. But here's me wrapping my hands at the minute. So yeah, and then yeah, just moving around, just getting a bit of a warm-up, moving around. Always feel good. I just love it, man. I'm just in love with the sport at the moment. I love watching it, but I'm just in love with going there and just boxing, just learning. I'm just really in love with just learning the sport at the moment. We speak of learning. Here is my absolute biggest weakness when it comes to the art of boxing. I genuinely have a better chance of surviving 12 rounds with Canelo Alvarez than I do consistently skipping for 2 minutes. I'm absolutely terrible at it. Yes, sometimes I'm going backwards. That's because I get bored really quick, so I just tend to mix it up. I've done all right here today. I got it probably went for about a minute and a half at some point, but honestly, skipping is my weak point for sure. So I thought I'd jump into the big ring, and you guys could see a bit of movement, mainly lower waist movement for you guys. I know that quite a lot of people have said they enjoy seeing that kind of stuff, so I thought, yeah, I would. Remember, it's tough to get. So I'm currently we're backed up to one of the corners, so you guys will see things from kind of a funny angle as opposed to a high angle like you would in television. But I'm going to try and get a mount and try and mount it up on the wall up high or something at some point. And then here I showed you guys that I relaced my gloves, so it's much easier to get on over my guard. It doesn't take me 5 minutes of struggling. It takes me about 10 seconds, which is quite nice actually, to just slip them on, easy peasy. So here you'll see today a lot of I look very stiff, and the reason is because I'm thinking too much. I'm trying to work on the jab, and I'm thinking work on the jab, mate. And then when I just started to relax, I felt great. It looked alright, but I kind of just was thinking a bit too much. And when I just started, just kind of just flowing and just feeling, I felt a lot better. So yeah, you guys will see that throughout. Just want to work on my jab and work on my straight, bringing it back, retracting it. Working on those combinations. But yeah, felt really good today. Felt really good today. I really love that lead body hook, lead body hook uppercut thing that I throw. I really love that. I learned that from Canelo and Triple G. I've seen them guys do it more than anyone else. And I just love it. I just think it's a great shot. I love throwing it. It feels really good. And that was kind of smooth, I had to slow that down for you guys. I thought that was kind of slick, Once I stopped being so like uptight and feeling so stiff with it, I just, just moving effortlessly, like boom, look at that, glide past the face, jab to get the range, and 1-2. Felt really nice. I just thought I'd show you guys that in slow-mo because it felt really good. Also, really good news, guys. I finally got up to 60 kilos. This is one of the heaviest I've ever been in my life. So I'm really happy about that. I'm really proud of myself. I've been trying to eat as much as possible, trying to work out hard. And yeah, I'm really happy to be at that 60 kilo mark. Because before, with same shoes on, same wraps on, everything, I was 59.5, so I'm really happy to have got up there. And this I was on for about 8 minutes, honestly. This I got right carried away with. I cut some of the middle out. A lot of it, admittedly, I cut out what maybe I would consider the best parts, but I thought I'd show you guys kind of me just missing and, you know, improving on it. Because there was a point, there's about a 3-minute point through this where I didn't miss. I was just jab straight, jab straight, jab straight. But I wanted to try and move with it. I wanted to throw it off center and try and hit it when it was off center. You know, kind of challenge myself there. So I thought, you know, that'd be more interesting for you guys to see, as opposed to, see, like there where I missed that straight and then I pivot around and throw that jab and land that. So, you know, I thought that's more interesting for you guys to see. But yeah, you can see where I'm going. Pop, 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 pop. I say it with my, so I breathe out, and it looks like I'm making a Tekken sound effect. And then here we are back here, working on each individual shot here. I was just thinking it through. You can see when I'm throwing that one jab and I'm thinking about it too much, it looks like shit. Same with the straight. But then when I'm just throwing it, it looks and feels great. Like, you know, when I'm thinking about it, it's like my hooks are good when I'm thinking about them. Like, I can snap a good hook. And, you know, same with this side as well. I can snap a good hook. And then I started saying, well, you know, obviously you wouldn't just throw it. You'd obviously set it up, jab, jab, bing. And you know, you do that, and then, you know, my uppercuts, I really like my uppercuts. My backhand uppercut is probably one of my fastest and favorite punches to throw. I think that's quite rapid. You know, some punches I love throwing, and yeah, you know, it's just you know, sometimes I notice that I'm feeling a little bit stiff, and it's just like, no, you got to relax. You know, just don't overthink it. Just throw your combinations and just have fun. That's what it's all about, guys. You know, I love learning, love having fun with it, and that is what I do. So this, I've shown you guys this before. This is for the head movement. And yeah, I just used this. I felt really good on this, man. Felt really good. I was just, yeah, I was feeling good, man. I felt like I had the timing down. Felt like I had eyes in the back of my head here. Felt really good. It did hit me in the head because I tried to pivot to the side. You guys will see that in a moment. But yeah, nah, it felt really good here. Felt really clean. Nice movement, nice head movement. Boom. Didn't feel like I was having to look behind me or nothing. Felt like I knew where it was coming from. Ah, God. And now here, this is what you guys have been waiting for. 5 rounds. 4 rounds. My apologies. 4 rounds of body sparring with my friend. Now, my friend has only been doing it, old school homie. He's only been doing this about a month. And obviously, I've only got back into it with him, you know, for about a month. I'm not going to go full ham. He's still learning. When we do these, I'm just going to say this real quick, get this out here right now. I love doing this with him. I think it's great fun. It's great for him to learn. And it's great for me to, you know, get my timing down for my counter punching. However, I do not like body sparring at all. I like being punched in the body, but I prefer being punched in the head. Now, I like being able to set my shots up with feints. Now, unfortunately, when you body spar, your instinct as an opponent, as you'll see here from someone who's relatively inexperienced, as you can see, his instinct is to drop his hands to his body. Now, of course, you know, is body sparring, so you're expecting to be punched in the body, which is fair enough. Whereas I like setting up my feints to the head and going to the body, or feints to the body and going to the head. Whereas in body sparring, you can't do that. It's all body. So I'm kind of just really reckless. I'm just kind of letting him, you know, like, I'm just kind of moving in and out of range. I'm not, as you can see, my hands are relatively open. I kind of drop down to try and counter there. I don't throw tons of weight into it. I don't go ham. There's no need for me. It's a learning. It's definitely a big learning experience for him. It's good for me to get in there and just have a bit of a move around as well. Really good fun. And yeah, you know, for someone who's been doing it a month, he definitely he definitely brings it, and he's got over that initial anxiety that you get, as everyone does, I'm sure, especially I did, of when you first get in the ring, and even the body spar or shoulder tap, you do have that anxiety of oh god, I'm actually about to get punched and throw a punch back, and it's good to get over that, and he's over that now. So as you can see, you know, he sometimes goes on the front foot, and I'm sometimes on the back foot, and vice versa, which I think is great. So this is round 2. I cut all the breaks out. And yeah, you know, as you can see, there's situations where I could just counter and just bing to the head. But obviously, we're not doing that. It's just body sparring, which why I'm not a huge fan, because I like cracking people with counters to the head. But all in all, 4 good rounds. I'll let them play out for you guys. And yeah, but just take that in consideration. You know, he's only been doing it about a month and a half. I've only been back a month and a half. And, you know, I think people tend to think I have these 4 or 5 years experience. I really don't. If you count all of my training, like consistent training, if you don't count that big break between lockdown, I've probably only actually been boxing on and off 3 years on and off, but consistently about 6 months. That is it. In all of the time that I've been doing it, if you count weeks of training, it's literally been probably 6 months. So, you know, I'm not hugely experienced either. I'm just more experienced than my friend here. But this was really good fun. You know, like I said, I'm not going to put my whole weight into it. But you know, good rounds all in all. But I thought I'd show you guys these, and hopefully in the next month or so, you guys will start to see some head sparring. We're going to get head guards on and wait for the coach to be there and say, you know, can we jump in and get, you know, 5 odd rounds in? And you know, I'll record them all, show them to you guys. And also, it's a good opportunity for us to look back and be like, cool, you know, we've improved a lot, or what are we doing wrong here? Why am I getting caught? Because I caught him with a few good ones, so he'd be able to look back on this and go, all right, now what was I doing wrong? What was I getting caught with? And you know, then he'll be able to know that. He'll be able to know that maybe he's being too patient. Maybe he's relying too much on that backhand uppercut to the body instead of, you know, setting it up with a jab perhaps, you know, and whatever we learn from this. As you can see though, I'm kind of flicking my shots, whereas when I move, I'm just moving out range. I'm not blocking too much. I'm tucking my stomach in. My hands are more protecting my head than anything, really. I'm just kind of tucking my body in. I'm moving in that range because my range management is decent. You know, I know how to move quite well on my feet. I'm quick on my feet. My footwork's not perfect, but I'm quick on my feet, and I know that I can move out of range of most opponents and move back in and, you know, throw my own shots. But unfortunately, like I said, can't throw to the head. I'm struggling to land my counters. So here, I'm just having fun, you know. I'm just getting in that experience of someone's be pressured, someone's be on the front foot. And yeah, you know, tons of fun to get some rounds in. Really was. I genuinely really enjoyed it. Now, of course, you guys can't see our faces too well unless we're facing that side. There you go. You see that little smile that he had there? I caught him with that straight, and he went, all right, that was a good one. You caught me with that one. That was like, you know, he's not been hitting the body a lot. I've hit him with a few good ones before, but that one that I hit him with there, he really felt that. For me, I can get punched in the body quite hard, and I'm normally all right. I don't feel it like that much. I've taken a lot, and some of the training I've done is to be punched in the body and be punched relatively hard. You know, he definitely landed some punches that went through, but it almost just bounced off me. Not that I'm made of iron, it's just the fact that my body's almost built up a tolerance to being punched with those jabs, those straights, those hooks to the body, you know, especially when I don't leave my body fully exposed to get hit straight, like perfectly in the solar plex. I never leave myself that exposed. You see there, he could have, if he had jumped in a bit more. I was quite open there, whereas I tend to get my range quite well. See, I'm always stepping out the way. I'm very ready actually blocking or parrying him. I'm just stepping out the way. You can see there, I kind of tried to roll and throw the uppercut to the body, but his instinct is to drop his hands to his body. But yeah, you know, in the future, you guys will definitely see us get in there and actually spar properly. Now, I just want to say my hair was not my friend today. My hair was not my friend. Obviously, I always have my hair up in this top knot thing, this man bun thing, whatever you want to bloody well call it. And unfortunately, the front of my hair didn't want to stay in the top knot man bun thing. So that's why I seem to have some kind of fringe going on. I just want to throw that out there in case people think that it's a fashion choice. It is absolutely not. I fucking hate it. But unfortunately, with the new wraps that I have on and with the pad in the wraps, I cannot put my hair up with the wraps on. So unfortunately, I have to do it at the start of the morning and hope it stays up. And it normally does, but today it wasn't my friend. But I just had to suck it up and just get away with it. But next time we do this, hopefully my hair won't. Well, it just looks bloody awful. Hopefully it won't be doing it next time. But one thing that's really great from this is he said a bit through this. Almost got me in the cock there. He said a bit through that his legs felt like jelly at one point. He said, oh, my legs are gone. If you know, and you know, for me, I don't feel that. But you know, this is all new to him. So it's like great that he knows that feeling where his legs feel like they've just turned to jelly because of his exhaustion. He's throwing punches. He's thinking. He's getting hit. And it's like so great to be like with someone who's so enthusiastic and so new to the sport, and you know, we're gonna grow and improve together, and that's just awesome, you know. And he's got a spar with an awkward southpaw, and you know, it's only gonna elevate his game for when he spars with other southpaws and orthodox fighters in the future. You see, we touched gloves just there because I said to him, "You almost punched me in the cock," and we had a bit of a laugh and then touched gloves. But you know, all in all, some good rounds. Well, that is the end of it, guys. You know, some good rounds in. We got really happy with the session we got this week. You know, we had an absolute brilliant session on this Saturday, and you know, we had some really great classes, putting in a lot of work. We're going to be getting the one-to-ones with the coaches in. We're going to be getting some more body sparring in. We're going to be getting some head guards and some sparring actually going. My shoes are quite the contraption to take off, as you can see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the future, man. I'm having so much fun with this series. Part of me was tempted to stop the series, if I'm honest, but the thought of it, I was just like, no, because I record it anyways because it's so much fun to look back on. So I was just like, I'm just going to show you guys it, and you know, people that are watching it seem to really enjoy it. So I'm going to keep it going for at least the entire year. That's my goal. My goal is at least the entire year. We might not go as much in the summer because obviously it will be hot and we'll probably be out doing things, but yeah, we will be trying to go, you know, we try to go to 2 classes and 1 open gym every week. So I'm sure in the future, the more one-to-ones we do, the more we improve. We'll be going to more open gym, more one-to-ones, and you guys will see more footage as we go. So hopefully in the next couple of months, there'll be pure, like, you know, we'll cut out the stuff with the sparring, with the classes, sorry, and we'll just do a full episode where we just talk about the sparring. But I thought I'd show you guys some body sparring here. Really good fun as always. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, drop it a like, subscribe down below for more, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Peace.